So Marketing Studio is a new portal inside of Insight. The first thing you see when you open up Marketing Studio is New Project and Open Project windows. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a new project. After you click on the New Project button, it will then show you recommended sizes to help you get started. I can either build a sales flyer. This will then show me different panes that I can start with for adding products. Or I can create a web banner or social media posts. Or I can click Custom to create my own exact size for what type of image that I'm trying to create. So one of the first things you're going to want to do after you get your canvas loaded is start adding images. Clicking on images will show me all the different options for tools that we have that have images available, like logos, rebates, ready post, and vehicle images. I can click on any one of these and it will then load that tool. Just like earlier where I showed you the vehicle image site, I find the image that I'm looking for via the tags or the make or model. I pick that image that I want, I pick the size, and it loads it right into the window for me to start using. Again, let's say I wanted to add a manufacturer logo to this. I pick on logos, I click on manufacturer logos, I pick the brand that I'm looking for, and I pick the size, and it's right on my window. So now I've got a vehicle image with a manufacturer brand right on my window. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is I want to add products to this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these images real quick, and I'm going to start adding products to this window. So I click on products. This will then load the product page for me to start adding products to my window. This is similar to how Sales Flyer Builder worked, but it's a lot more powerful and has a lot more options for you now. So first off, I can just pick one of the brands, and this is showing me products that are part of our program brands currently. And I can pick any of these and it'll add it right to my window. Or I can come up here and select a brand or just type in a part number or filter by category or filter by brand. So let's say I knew exactly what I was looking for. I type in the part number that I'm looking for. That will help me find that part number. I click on the part number and then it will start guiding me through to add this part directly to my window. It shows me various images that are available. Find the image that I'm looking for. I could add multiple images as well. If I wanted to add two, I can add more than one image. Then it will give me the prices. So you can see I've got Jobber, MAP, and MSRP. I can click on MAP pricing and that will show me the MAP pricing. If I tried to go below MAP, it would actually highlight this in red. In this case, I want to use the MAP pricing, so I'm going to push Next. I pick the type of description that I'm looking for, or if I want multiple descriptions, I can check more than one. And then I push Add Part. The last part, it's going to ask me to confirm my location. So I can drag it to about the size that I want to add it, and I confirm that add. This will add this part directly to my window for me to adjust if I want to change colors, add background to it, bold the text, modify it to get it exactly how I want to lay out a perfect product on my window. So the Media Toolbox is part of this as well. So I can click on the Toolbox icon here, and this will let me use the Media Toolbox like we talked about earlier. So I select a brand that I'm looking for, and then I either type in the part number or the series that I'm looking for, and then it will start showing me the resources that are available. Again, all of the images and descriptions that are available. So in this case, maybe I wanted to add a box so I could get the right image to go along with the product that I've already added. Some other neat options that I can do is I can draw right on the window. If I wanted to draw a shape, I can draw a colored shape right on my window. I just push Apply and that would add it right to the window. I can add more text. Just create a new text box, just start typing, and away I go, and I've added new text. I can draw shapes like arrows, circles, stars right onto my window. As well as there's a bunch more options like resizing, cropping, transforming, filters, adding a Prop 65 warning, adding window frames, rounding the corners, adding a background, or cutting things up. So one of the buttons you might have thought that I missed over was the Pages button here. It's the first button in the list. This lets me add more pages to my project. So let's say I was making a sales flyer and I wanted to have a front page, and then a second page, and then a third page or a fourth page. Pages let me add more pages to my project. It's almost like starting another project right inside of an existing project. So then when I push on Add a Page, it gives me a new pop-up to add a new window. So I can add exactly what I'm looking for and it will save it as one piece. So when I go to save it or export it, it will all save out together. Let's talk about saving for just a second. Automatically, my window will be saved every few seconds just to make sure that no progress is lost. I can also just come up to the top right here and push save whenever I want. I can also export my project. This will give me a print preview button or a download. Download just downloads it as an image. Print preview gives me a window that allows me to print it or save it out as a PDF. I can also click on projects here to see other projects that I've started or worked on without having to leave this window. Some other buttons on the page that might be important are zoom. This allows me to zoom in and out. As well as over here, we've got the complete history. So in this case, I haven't added anything. But if I had added a logo or text or drawn things, I can actually go backwards and forwards and remove things. It's kind of like undo, but it keeps a history of everything I've done. I've also got the layers panel here, so you can see this is showing me all the different layers from my other project that I have open. So I can click on those, remove those, and grab specific objects that I'm looking for so I can get those out. Overall, there's a lot of really neat features in Marketing Studio, and we've just scratched the surface of what you can really do inside of Marketing Studio. Probably the best thing that you can do is try out Marketing Studio for yourself and try to build either a sales flyer or a banner for your website.